So, talking more about more fresh things going on now. Can you guys tell us about the Doral Battle of the Bands?
Ooh, that's a wow. Hasn't been brought up in a while, but that was a blast. I'd say that was a massive, pivotal moment in our career.
Oh yeah.
Till now, probably the biggest, because not only was that a physical prize with the money and the shows and all that stuff that we got from it, I'd say it was such a morale boost. It's almost what solidified this band's mindset that, like, we can do this. You know, it was that moment. It was like, we've got this. We can hit the music industry hard.
Plus, we just picked up Angel,
and we had just
brand new,
2 weeks fresh. Yeah, 2 weeks. So the Doral Battle. I get this flyer one day, and I see Sam Ash and FYE are sponsoring this competition in Doral. It's got these great grand prizes and whatnot. But for me, it was more of the experience. And I call them up and I say, guys, there's this competition, and well, I'll tell you about it later. And we were in the studio at the time, so I bring the flyer and I show it to them, and we all looked it over in the studio, and we said, yeah, you know what? Let's enter it. We enter the competition. I think there was something like 900 bands or something like that submitted, and they chose 8, and we were one of the 8. Wow. So we said, already there, we're thinking, this is awesome, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So, and we had just had Angel for 2 weeks, like Dan said, so we're thinking, all right.
Pretty excited then, Angel, huh? You're like, oh man, we got chosen already.
So, a bit of stress, because it's like, okay, this is one of my first shows with this guys, and already we're doing like these battles and everything. I was used to the battles. It was just right out of like the door.
Yeah, it's kind of
call me in. In 2 weeks, hey, we have a battle. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and a big one. So there's these little battles around town, but this was a decent size. It was from the city and stuff.
Good.
So anyway, we needless to say, we played. The adrenaline was pumping. Our nerves were. It was nerve-wracking, because you should have seen us where they're like, we can win, crossing our fingers. They announced the winners at the end, and boom, first place. And we thought, wow. But then it gets better, because then later, one of the judges, which was the vice mayor of the city of Doral, tells us that we scored a perfect score.
Wow.
So when I heard that, I felt like crying. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. A perfect score. There are 10 judges, 30 possible points from each judge, and we scored 30 from every judge.
Wow.
So that was pretty, odds-wise, it's just about as good as winning the lottery. And
sounds very good. No, but there's a lot of hard work behind this. Not just like,
No. We put a lot of practice into just that one show. The 2 tracks we played it live there were 316 and a New High, and after that, our fan base tripled, our shows tripled in size. We were being put on flyers and you name it. Then we went full force on the business side of it. On the advertising and all that fun stuff that every musician hates to do.
Yeah.
And we leave to other people, and then that's pretty much it. And after that, as a result of that, we got the biggest show that we had played up until July 1st. We played the Doral Celebration in front of about like 30,000 people. So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And one thing which I believe I'm speaking on behalf of the band for, one thing we cannot stress enough for whatever bands may be listening: do not take for granted the small events, the small battles, because this was one of the small battles, and just it
blew up into something big. So what were the prizes for that?
We got it was $1,000 worth of prizes. I think it was $300 in cash, $700 in gift cards to you name it. Most of the gift cards were for Sam Ash music.
Oh wow!
And a bunch for FYE, Starbucks. I mean, you name it. We got hooked up. We went that night we went to eat. Here's a little plug in. We went to Applebee's afterward, and after that we sat at the table, and we literally took this bag full of all the junk we had won, all the stuff. I keep saying junk. And we dumped it on a little mountain on the table. And
we'll just grab whatever we wanted.
Yeah, we just picked and chose what we wanted. But then aside from that, I'd say the biggest prize was just that July 1st show. We also played the Doral Relay for Life. We've gotten many connections from it, and it kind of put us on the map in Doral, which set the stage for putting us on the map in all the other cities in South Florida. North Miami Beach would come next, and then